last 6, so week 6, should look like this. Question number 1's not here, so you just need to listen. Question number 1 says that Farmer Green has 10 sheep and 9 ducks in a field. How many legs are there? Farmer Green has 10 sheep and 9 ducks in a field. How many sheep are there? The next 16 questions relate to this cake on your sheet. This part right here where it's smooth, this is the frosted part. You'll need to know that. So these are frosted, and these ones with the little dots on them, that's not frosted. Question 2. How many equal-sized slices is the cake on your sheet cut into? So how many equal-sized slices is this cake cut into? Number 3. How many of the equal-sized slices have frosting? How many of the equal-sized slices have frosting? Remember again that these ones are the frosting, the smoother frosted. Number 4. What fraction of the cake has frosting? What fraction of the cake has frosting? Number 5. How many of the pieces are not frosted? How many of the pieces are not frosted? Number 6. What fraction of the cake is not frosted? What fraction of the cake is not frosted? Number 7. Draw cut lines from R to S. So you're going to draw a line from R to S, like you're cutting the cake from R to S. Then draw it from T to U, and then V to W. Now that you've cut your cake, how many equal-sized pieces does the cake have now? Now that you've cut the cake, how many equal-sized pieces does the cake have now? Number 8. How many pieces have frosting? Now how many pieces have frosting? So now that it's cut, how many of your pieces are frosted? Number 9. What fraction now has frosting? What fraction now has frosting? Question 10. Has more frosted been added? Has more frosting been added? So now that you've cut the cake, did more frosting get added? And question 11, has any frosting been taken away? Has any frosting been taken away? So this is total equivalent fractions, showing you how they can be written just in different forms. Question 12. How many pieces of the cake are not frosted now? So now that you've cut it, how many pieces are not frosted? 13. What fraction of the cake is now not frosted? What fraction of the cake is not frosted now? Number 14. Write the frosted fraction, so what you wrote on 13, write that as a decimal. Write your answer from 13 as a decimal. Number 15. Write the fraction not frosted as a decimal. So I got those backward. 15 is frosted, which is from question 9. So 14 is question 9. You're changing that to a decimal. And question 15, you're changing number 13 to a decimal. So question 15, write the fraction that is not frosted as a decimal. Question 16, write the frosted fraction as a percentage. So take your answer from 14, change it to a percent. Number 17, write the fraction that has no frosting as a percent. So take your answer from 15 and write it as a percent. The last 3 questions are about our story problem. And again, I'm going to read it to you, and then you're going to be saying whether it's asking us to do A, B, or C. A bookseller makes $1.50 profit on each math book that he or she sells. If the book sells for $11.40, how much does he or she pay to buy the book? Or how much does she pay to buy them? Same thing. Does this question ask us, question 18, does this ask us to A, how much does a book sell for? Does it ask us to find B, how much profit does a bookseller make? Or C, how much does a bookseller pay to buy a book? Does it ask us A, how much does a book sell for? B, how much profit does a bookseller make? Or C, how much does a bookseller pay to buy a book? Question 19. The next step in problem solving is to ask, how can I find the answer? Which operation symbol or symbols would you use to find the answer to this problem? So you're writing whether you'd use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. If you'd use more than one, put them both down. And question 20, use the working space to work out the actual answer and put the answer up here on line 20. On your activity part, says you can get an approximate answer by rounding. Example, adding 63 and 85, you would round this to 60, this to 90, and you'd get about 150. So again, it's that rounding rule that we've used where we say, okay, this is less than 3, so this would be 60. This is, or less than 5, sorry. This is 5 or higher, so this would be 90. So you are going to figure out each one, what they add to exactly. They've rounded them for you, so you're going to say what they are rounded. So you're going to find out the real cost, or the real number, and then the rounded number for each one of these. All right, goodbye.